Wahala Wahala in Portable's voice. The Akeredolu family has decided to repossess Mrs. Betty Anyanwu Akeredolu, widow of former governor of Ondo State, Rotimi Akeredolu. Repossess? Yes, the Emiabiam community in Owerri, West Local Government Area of Imo State, has decided to hand over their daughter, who is late Aketi's widow, to his younger brother, Wole Akeredolu. Recall Aketi, who handed over to his then deputy Lucky Ayedatiwa, died in December 2023 after battling cancer. He was buried in February 2024. Just a few weeks after his burial, his Owerri in-laws performed the traditional Mgbafu Mkpe ceremony of Betty Anyanwu Akeredolu, his widow. Held on Sunday, March 31st, 2024 in Owerri West Local Government Area of Imo State. The First Lady posted photos of the ceremony on her Instagram handle, where the Umegbulu kindred handed her over to her late brother's immediate younger brother, Professor Wole Akeredolu. The handover back to the Akeredolu was the climax of the ceremony. This was after the Akeredolus had indicated interest in still having Chief Betty Anyanwu Akeredolu, the Ada Owerri one, in their family after the demise of her husband. Prior to the handover, the Akeredolus had presented kola nut, palm wine, and she-goats to Umegbulu kindred, including food to the Anyanwus as tradition demands. Responding on behalf of Akeredolus, Professor Wole Akeredolu expressed gratitude to the family, the Umegbulu kindred, and entire Emiabiam community for their hospitality. He formally informed them of the demise of his elder brother and their in-law, who had since been buried. He pledged to continue to cater and care for their wife, Betty. He also thanked all those who were in Ibadan, Oyo State, to commiserate with the Akeredolu family, and the ones who were in Owo to witness the interment of Governor Akeredolu's remains on February 23, 2024. The former First Lady, who was clad in a black gown with a touch of white stripes and dark sunshade, signaling that the mourning period was not yet over, did not respond after the ceremony. Present at the ceremony were Umegbulu family members, Nde Ngboto, Emiabiam, Daughters of the Soil, and Oha Oraninkoro Emiabiam Elders Council. Mgbafu Mkpe is a traditional Igbo ceremony performed shortly after the demise and burial of a woman's husband in Igbo land. The family of the woman's husband would indicate interest in still having the widow live with them or not. Upon saying yes, the in-laws would hand over the widow back to the husband's family after performing some rituals. Should the husband's family say no, certain rituals are also conducted to free the woman from her husband's family. The former First Lady, who was clad in a black gown with a touch of white stripes and dark sunshade, signaling the mourning period was not yet over. Okay, yeah. So this is what is happening. Okay, but a lot of people are really shocked with this kind of a thing. So the woman does not want to go and remarry, or of course I don't know. Yes, Akeredolu was how old? He was 60 something, so the woman should be in her early 60s or middle. No, the woman is older than the man. No, according to what we hear. Yes, it's like the woman is older than the man, but whether 2 years or 3 years older, but she's older than the man. So what does this really portray? Me, I don't know. Let us hear what Nigerians are talking about, because we know definitely some people will know what this usually mean. Because if she's still a younger person, it is assumed that she's going to be married to the younger brother's husband's youngest brother. Well, she is older than the husband, of course, which I said, and now the younger brother. What become the age difference? Is she going to give birth without getting married to a member of the family? Does not make her not to be accepted. This is an obsolete culture in Yoruba land, except you want us to believe another thing. This is a responsible wife. she wants to remain with her husband's family. In traditional African marriage does end with death of husband. The women of those days would want to remain with their husband's family where their children belong. They were not going to start a new life where they will be jumping from one man to another, which is a dishonor to the children and the late husband. They remain to unite the family and strengthen family ties. I salute you, Mrs. Akeredolu, for choosing the path of what? Is it part of honor? Okay, I salute you for choosing the path of honor. God is not against wife inheritance. It is not a sin where the husband's brother is not willing. The wife of deceased has a responsibility of reporting the husband's brother to the elders before she departs. This tradition of Igbos is another instance that shows that they are indeed Israelites. Yeah? Ogao, antiquity. Please, the younger brother wife is not consideration. Is not in consideration. The custom is not generally Igbo, as stated. It is practiced in some Igbo communities and not all. It is general in Igbo land, only that some communities in Igbo land have discarded it. But in the olden days, it was the practice. You know, we are hearing different people, different opinion, or different um statements from different people. Where she accepts because she's legitimate daughter of the family, also one of the most wise women in this community. Instead of being disrespect of her children and her family, she's not a sugar mama to those boys that are eyeing her. Yeah. Igbo rich custom designed to ensure that the widow is accepted and cared for by her husband's people. But the way it's being done, does it mean the man, the younger brother's wife, or the younger brother to the husband will not be marrying her, or what? Like somebody said, the wife is not being considered, but I don't think that would be the case. She just wants to be in the family, not that to me, oh, I don't think the other man will want to marry her. You think the woman will remain idle with no man? She's a living being and must perform twa to keep body and soul together. Which one be twa? Get your mind out of the gutter. Oh my goodness. Please, you people should read and understand before you answer. It is not all about sex and also the usual marriage. You know, they accept her as part of the family again, fully, and her husband passed away. Yes, that's what I think will happen. It has to be done since it is tradition and it was performed, full stop. In most Yoruba states, once she was married to the initial stage to her late husband, the family of the woman can't marry her out twice. So the tradition, if the widow has children for the disease, is to ask for a decision to remain with her children or go back to her family. In most cases, the widow would opt to remain with her children. The husband family would hand her over to a capable person to care for. This usually happens where our children are young. They may be having sex or not. Okay, so guys, let's know what you think and have your opinion in the comment section.